Hey, what's up everyone? This is Georgio, your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, and my goodness, do I have a crazy topic to talk to you all about here today. And yes, as a gamer, I definitely have some experiences or some personal thoughts about this. But yes, you're reading it correctly. China is now limiting gaming for only 3 hours per week. And this was reported by GameSpot and IGN. And it's crazy, and it says those under the age of 18 will only be allowed to play from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, as well as public holidays. And they say this move is an attempt by the Chinese regulators to combat gaming addiction. Now, my thing is, do you all really believe this is the case? Now, I know there's a lot of people under the comment sections of those tweets right there. They have mixed feelings about it. Some people think it's a good idea. Some people think it's a bad idea. Me personally, I think it can be a good idea, especially if a child is slacking in school or they're slacking in social development and stuff like that. I think that, limiting how much time they play a video game can be a really good thing for them, because it helps them stay focused. It helps them develop more as a young adult, as a child. And you don't want your kids to have bad grades and slack off and everything, right? So according to the IGN article right here, it says, beginning September 1st, video game companies like NetEase and Tencent are required to limit online gaming to just 3 hours per week for minors, according to new rules imposed by Chinese regulators. Now, you guys know over in China, they got kids who are going to school like taking city buses. Those kids are very independent minded over there. Like they got them doing adult stuff at very young age, like adult responsibilities is what I mean. And then of course they say the new regulations serve as a broad crackdown on China's tech giants, in addition to combining game addiction in China. And yes, you guys, video game addiction is a big problem. It's just as bad as gambling, smoking, drinking, and porn too. Too much of a good thing can be a bad thing, especially if it starts, affecting your social life, affecting how you go about doing day-to-day things. You know what I'm saying? And so it says roughly a month ago, Chinese state-run publication published an article describing online gaming as a spiritual opium. Good Lord. Okay, that's a bit extreme. That's a bit too much, right? So, and they said before removing the phrase, though, the National Press and Publication Administration noted that online gaming influences minors' mental and physical health in its announcement post. And these rules are only limited to online gaming, and it does not directly mention if non-online games will be restricted in this capacity. And it's so very interesting about that, you know what I'm saying? And then it says as reported first by the Bloomberg, children under the age of 18 will only be allowed to game, of course, like what I already told you at the beginning of this video, so I'll just skip that part, but you can see it right here, and feel free to pause the video to read more of this article if you like. But it also says this is not the first time video games have limits imposed by China. They say in 2018, Tencent implemented a similar system where it enforced age checks and limited time spent on its mobile game Honor of Kings to 1 hour per day to children up to the age of 12. So, and then they said while children between the ages of 13 and 18 were restricted for playing a maximum of 2 hours per day. So that's really, really interesting information right there. And you know, and there were times when I was younger or little, where my grades and stuff was slacking, and the best way for me to get back on track, my mom, she took my games from me, and I couldn't get them back until the end if I improved my grades. And I didn't get my games back till the end of the school term or the school year. So, but you know what? It motivated me to get my act together and to improve my grades in school. And so it worked out for me, and it can be a good thing. And it's really called good parenting. And I don't think that the Chinese government should be, faulted on for this per se. Now, when they start targeting gaming just for no reason and stuff like that, I think that's where the problem will become. But if it means making sure that children are behaving right or doing what they're supposed to do in school, and making good grades and evolving into great young adults, then I don't see the problem with this. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my personal thoughts on this. But I want to know what you all think in the comment section below. I know this was a somewhat lengthy video, but I had to talk about it with you all. And it's not that I'm against. It's not like I'm siding with them against just messing with gaming just because. I think this is a good thing for the future of our kids, or at least over in China. And maybe I would like to see this somewhat implemented in America, because I think this could make a really good change in our country as far as the future of our youth. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Hit the notification bell, set it to all so you don't miss anything on this channel. Anyways, y'all have a blessed one. Peace.